ladies ready there. We're going to take the dress off the mead that we made in January 21st. And this will be the first racking. Today is March 6th. So you can figure out the days there. This will eventually be apricot mead. When we're all done, we'll be giving it 4 ounces of apricot extract, which is really good. I made a mead with this before. It comes out really good. I guess some people don't like it, but it comes out good. So we're going to get this into another carboy that I got down here. And we're going to sanitize this, get the rack, everything ready here, and we're going to rock and roll, and we'll get this racked for the first time. All right, we're going to get on with this transfer here. I'm going to sanitize here. You can actually see the foam on my hose yet. And it doesn't matter if you really aerate this one too much. Oh, get up in there, get up in there. Oh, I'm sitting down, it's hard to reach. And we'll give this a couple quick pumps. And we'll take it right to the bottom. Pick up a little yeast, whatever it gets. And we'll let it flow. Perfect amount. So there she is. She's still fermenting. You can see small bubbles in here. This is the apricot mead. Once this settles down a little again and catches the fermaid I put in there, she's going to reverberate the fermentation, which we had some good activity in the bubbler. And the little one here we're going to transfer in a couple days. I'm not going to do that today. I don't have a jug ready for that, so I'll put the dress back on it. How you doing? She's doing good. And until the next racking in a month or so, I might add the bentonite. All right, what we're going to do today is we're going to mix up some bentonite clay. We're going to get that ready to put into our mead, to clarify the mead. So they want about a half a cup of boiling water to get it to go. So I'm going to wing it. I'm going to say this isn't a cup, but that's about a half a cup, I'm going to guess. So, and we're going to take this is 2 teaspoons. Yeah, 2 tablespoons. Come on. Sometimes these plastic bags are hard to open. There we go. So, teaspoon I'm going to go. Tablespoon. We'll see how it thins out, because sometimes it makes a slurry of negatively charged particles, and that's what happens to clear the wines and your meads. I use bentonite all the time. So we'll just let this settle here, and it's going to clump up on us, obviously. So we're going to stir it up. And you got little chunks in there. And I think I got a little more than a half a cup. So I'm going to give this just a little bit more to clay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit more than a half a cup. So I'll give it another quarter teaspoon of the clay here. That should be enough. So all we do is let this sit. And like I say, this is a negatively charged particle of clay. And what it does when it gets into the meads or the wine, it bonds with the positively charged particles in there. And they drop out of solution and drop to the bottom. And they need that kind of help. You can use other kinds of clarifier, or you can just let it sit naturally for a long time. You can see the clay all clobbed up there, and it's going to take overnight to all mix in there. So we'll show it when we put it into and stir it up. When I stir it up into the thing, I made my own homemade wand, stirring wand here, degassing tool, out of a lawn trimmer and an old coat hanger, and we'll sanitize the living heck out of that, and we stick it in there in the drill, and we'll stir that baby up. I'm not buying none of that stuff. I make my own. Why wouldn't I? rack it. Oh no, it's the second time we're racking. Going now. So here goes the mead into the second racking we're doing. And I'm still working on the bentonite clay here, which we'll probably put in today anyway. He's thickened up nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my sanitized little bottle here, and they say 1 to 2 tablespoons per gallon. So we're going to hit it with, oh shoot, about 10 tablespoons. I'm just going to pour it directly into my thing here. And I'm going to say that's about 10 tablespoons. I'm going to shake it up a little bit more. And I'm going to take the bentonite and I'm going to squirt it right in here with my little jug. Here we go. And that's all there is to it. I probably need a little bit more. And she's in. And here's what's left of the clay in here. It's starting to absorb and almost be gone. So we're going to fill this up. And I'm probably going to stir it with my drill and my tool. And we'll have to add some more to top it off with the other 1 gallon that I have here. Sure, all that bentonite is stirred up with my homemade stirrer. And you don't have to go crazy. I'm not degassing. Although it will degas a little, you can see it coming out of the top. You want to be careful you're not adding oxygen. This is actually degassing it, but I just want to make sure the bentonite's all mixed up properly. And that should be good enough. There's our homemade tool. Works really good. Why wouldn't it? Cleaned it off. Getting our bubbler and our bong. That back in place. And that's about it. We'll get the dress on here. We're right there, wasn't it? Keep her in the dark. Get on there, baby. Atta girl. And there she goes. Okay, we're going to use our wine thief. Once again, this doesn't have to go all the way to the bottom. You can just shake it up in there like this. Or you don't even need to shake it. Pull it out, let it stop dripping. Take it over to my sample thing and let it pour right in there. I'll probably need 2 of those to float the hydrometer. Everything has been sanitized. so I can pour it back in. Whoa. Spilled it. All right, this floating. A little taste on that. And what do we got? Last time she was at 1050. So let's now see where she stands. She fermented down from 1050 or yay, where are we here? Oh boy. 40. We're down to 10. 1022. We got a ways to go. Let's write that down. 1.022. And today was March 28th, I think. If I'm not correct. So yeah, there we go. She got a ways to go yet. We're gonna let it go. She's been fermenting now for a couple months. Tasting really nice. So let's pour this back in. Like I said, everything's been sanitized. Just a little sample. Oh, that's tasting nice. Wow. Coming along nicely. So we're going to clean up our mess and go relax.